What up, guys? Curtis from Vsauce. No, I'm not Vsauce. Anyways, I uh, I really wanted to talk about like this subject because it's really been freaking irritating me all this time, and it's the whole coronavirus scare. Yeah, about to get in some heated waters. Right off the bat, I just want to like give a disclaimer and say that sickness is bad. Duh. Any kind of illness, any kind of like thing that can really like detriment someone's life or the people around them really sucks. No doubt about it. That's that's not what the problem is here. I just have parentheses, duh. But it's how people deal with that sickness and how people react to it. You know, if you get a cut or you get an infection, you would want to take care of it right away, right? Duh. I just want to bring up that this isn't like the first time that something's happened. It's like this. It's just hasn't been this crazy of a scale of people actually being scared of it and how far they're willing to go. What was it? Um, Swine flu. You all remember that? That wasn't no more than 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. People were freaking out about it, but yet they didn't cancel any events. They didn't cancel any things going on. Why is that? Because it really affected such a small minute of people that why would they? And a lot of precautions were taken with like taking care of swine flu, pigeon flu back in the day, and a lot differently than how we're kind of taking care of it right now. Sorry, I gotta adjust this mic. I don't know where to call B. There we go. That looks good. But like the level that I want to compare it to is the anti-vaxxers. Yeah, that whole meme that plays a big part into what you can kind of see is happening. And for the sheer fact that even though there have been many studies to prove that vaccinating your child does not actually cause autism, has been proven, there's still people out there that believe it. Like why? So here's what I came up with. But to get into it though, it became such a meme because it is just so freaking ridiculous. Like there's just no way. Like how does injecting someone with a vaccine of something generally cause autism, which is something you're kind of born with. So there's no way to just like give it to someone. But regardless, the only reason why these anti-vaxxers still even exist, even though they're probably like a 1%, probably even less than an actual whole percent of believers, or even being true, it's because the way that the internet works now is so massive yet small at the same time. And what I mean by that is like, no matter what, these days it's always two opposing forces of right and wrong, or what's perceived to be right and wrong. So with the anti-vaxxers, even though that they've been proven wrong multiple times, and there are plenty of studies to show that they're wrong, they will still believe it otherwise. They will pull up some bullshit articles from websites that don't even have any real oomph behind them. They don't have any real smart editors or writers going behind it. It's just people feeding the bullshit. And of course, with that, those people go to their message boards, they go to their little group findings, they go to their little things where they all just create this echo chamber of them being right. Of course we all believe that vaccinations cause autism. We're all in the same room that believe it. How could we be wrong? That's just how it is. It's dumb that that's literally how it works and how people are treating it. And the fact that like they don't see the irony or like the humor in it. And can't take a joke either, honestly. Oh, back in my background. I think in this day and age, people are way more spacey about things. They're way more in their own head about a lot of stuff. So it's very easy to catch people off guard with this new disease or this new fad or this new thing that's a concern, when really it isn't. And there's no real fact in the matter of them being true or not. They just want to believe it that hard. I find that super funny. because it makes it so easy to break the reality. It is. And if you think you're not, you're only fooling yourself. Now, I bring up all of this to bring up a specific word, stigma. Well, hopefully I edited it right. Stigma. Now, stigma is basically like... Wait, hold up, actually. I didn't write down the actual definition. I have to freaking pull it up now. Alright, a stigma is a mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. So perfect. In this way that people have this weird stigma that like disease is just terrifying, it's scary because it's not tangible, you can't see it, and it's so small and it means so much, it's just incomprehensible and freaking dum-dums just don't understand it. They get scared of it and try and block it out or try and prevent it in any way that they can. So they get the idea of, oh, we can stop the spread of autism by not vaccinating our children. Our children. Where's your future? It's just really funny to me that all these people seem to just want to be scared and not actually solve anything. Okay, one of the things that they've been saying about the coronavirus is to make sure to wash your hands. Look, if frickin' monkeys at the zoo flinging their own shit at people know to wash their frickin' hands off before they go eat something or do anything else regardless, why the hell aren't actual humans washing their hands better? You know who you are. It really shouldn't be that hard. It should just be one of these basic human necessities that we constantly do all the time. Like fucking wiping your own ass with toilet paper. Or on that fact, why are so many people buying all the fucking toilet paper, yo? Like, that's so stupid. What are you gonna do with all that toilet paper? Anyways. And then also for the fact that people using their turn signals. Like, who the hell are you? I either see one of two different types of drivers who use their turn signal, and I rarely see the third one, which is normal. The first two, the one who does the blinker right before they're going to turn, and that's totally not cool. You're supposed to do 100 feet. You need to learn how to count. Also, it's the people that don't use it at all. You're the worst kind of person. I will fight you, and my resolve will win. I'll fight all of you. All, like, 1,000 of you. Maybe. We'll see. But it's super annoying that we live in a world where people can't use their turn signals, they can't wipe their own ass, and they can't wash their own fucking hands after they use the bathroom. And this is why we have the corona spread. Yeah, right. Here's the real shit about it. From these numbers, it seems that like most people who are affected by the coronavirus seem to be fine. The only hard evidence that we have is that it affects mostly young or old people, which leads to signs that their immune system is not developed enough or underdeveloped for the coronavirus to really be detrimental. And it's a minute percent. The scare tactic of whatever the government, the world government, needed to cover up with this has worked, and we're all idiots for it. And that's really it. We're all just idiots at this point. Like, it's sad to say that like people are freaking out this much about it. Like, they've canceled so many events because of the scare of coronavirus. Like, literally the fear of the virus is more deadly than the actual virus itself. I'm disappointed. Because it's really ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that the Olympics, E3, and tons of video game leagues have just canceled. They canceled because they don't want to spread the coronavirus. And it's gotten so bad. Ooh, this is the part that's been angering me. Even my own work had taken the whole next week off to help not spread the coronavirus. That is super frustrating because now that's a whole week of pay that I'm getting docked, that I'm gonna miss out on because of everyone else being so fucking scared about something stupid, about something literally so small, so minute, a molecule, and it's not probably not gonna freaking affect them. Like, come on. Like, I'm having to look for a second job now because, like, I can't work at this place anymore. And it sucks. I don't want to have to, I like the place that I worked at, but now I have to go and try and find something else because if they're going to be scared and not be a part of the spread of the coronavirus or whatever to, like, show that they care, I don't want to be a part of that because they don't care. They don't care enough that I need to make this money and I need to be there for this job, but if they close for the whole freaking week, what money am I making? How could I even get TP, the toilet paper that everyone's been freaking hoarding? How can I even purchase that? It's dumb. It really is dumb. We're all dumb for it. To let the people who are in control cancel all these things that we hold dear, public world events that we hold dear are canceled because of fear, you're idiots. And I'm an idiot for following. Ooh. That hurt. And then I also want to bring up another thing. Why is the world so scared all of a sudden? Because we can, you, me, viewers, here in the room, we can admit it. Who's even affected by it? And please, if you or your loved ones have actually been affected by it, please put a comment down. Share your experience. I'd love to get some insight to see some of the evidence behind the data of people who have actually been affected by it. But I can guarantee it's not going to be a whole lot. People are going to say someone I know got sick, someone I know that they know got sick, something stupid like that, but very rarely are we going to get cases that someone actually died. I think it's not even like a dozen or 2 dozen people have died in the world to the coronavirus, and yet we're freaking out about it and closing all of these events, and now small businesses are losing out on it because of the fear. Because everyone else is so scared of something so small, that small business is now hindering from it. It is being hurt from the people who have spoken with no words. That is fascinating to me. This blow my mind, dude. You know, and like, let's face it, who's really running the world? Who's really making all these decisions based on how they think we feel about things? All of the old people. That's right. Think about it. Because if the coronavirus is known to be deadly towards young and old people are in control of everything, of course they're going to shut down airports. Of course they're going to tell people that big public events are done. They're not going to tell you until like the last minute, though. So you already bought your plane ticket. You've already made your plans. You've already bought the hotel room. You get there and the event's closed now. What the frick are you going to do? I'm not sure how airports are on their return policy for tickets. I know some are different, but like, good luck trying to get yours refunded after the fact that it's gone down in price now, because no one wants to fly in a plane. So every plane ticket's now down like $100, $150. You can, right now in the US and California, if you wanted to go to Europe, it would only cost you $150. Boom, that's crazy. Why is that? They tell us, oh, it's the danger, you could die. Sweet. It's just dumb. It really is. I can see like how it's conspired and how it's been like building up more and more, but like at this point it's like, why? Why is everyone being so ridiculous about something that they can't even see, that they have no control over? I get that's probably where the fear is that they have no control over it. Well, apparently they have control if they wash their freaking hands. I don't understand why that is so hard. I don't understand why that needs to be a thing for everyone to be reminded of, you know, oh, make sure to wash your hands. Who the hell is not? I put in a joke here. The reason why the world is actually scared of it is because it actually kills our reptilian overlords. But think about it, because the old people run everything, and most of them are probably reptilians, so funny humor. I don't mean it, unless it's true. So conclusively, to kind of wrap everything all up, stigmas. Don't be an idiot. Alright, no, but in the grand scheme of things, don't believe everything. Okay? Like, no matter what you want to believe, you can find that avenue, you can find that chat room, you can find that forum of a bunch of other people who are going to agree with you, and you all can jerk it in front of each other unashamed. That's fine. You do you. But don't ever think that because you guys stay out in a room tugging each other about how right you are, that doesn't mean you actually are right. Learn the difference between factual evidence and conclusive evidence of your own opinion. Okay? That's why the coronavirus is breaking out so much. Honestly, it's the memes. Everyone talking about it, everyone making a bigger deal about it, everyone making jokes about it, everyone even making slight coherences to it, anybody making any point about it. Who do you think really sees that? The old people that run everything, because their dumb son, their grandchild, or someone brings up the coronavirus. They're constantly being reminded of it. They're constantly in thought, and they're not actually on social media. They don't actually care about statistics. So of course, they're not actually going to look into anything. They're going to make actions first, because that's what humans do. We make actions first, then think of questions. Duh. That's how I made this video. So when it comes down to it, don't believe the hype. Any kind of hype train is bad. Any kind of full-on want of something that is just not tangible, such as being right, or such as obtaining knowledge, it's all inconclusive. If you really think that you're right, go prove it. Don't just argue with people about it. Find factual evidence, find things to prove, and if you seriously can't find it and you seriously still believe that you're right, you're an idiot. Fact. You're an idiot. You're such an idiot, you don't even know you're an idiot. I'm an idiot, but at least I'm self-aware. That's a lot better than probably a dozen other people. Sorry. And I'm not some fucking scientist. I'm not some crazy smart dude. I'm in my first year of college at almost 25. So I'm not some genius. I'm just a regular guy. But if a regular guy can see this, and a regular guy can see the kind of just bullshit that's just pouring out of the media, out of this huge dam also made of bullshit, then there's got to be something wrong here. There's got to be something wrong with the world of being so fear-mongered, so scared of something that is so small. It baffles me. I'm so dumbfounded by it, and I'm getting hurt financially for it now too. I'm sure tons of people are out there are in the same boat. Their work's out for a week now to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Think of all the people that were going to have to work during the Olympics, during E3, during Overwatch League. And thousands of people out of work now out of fear. Yeah, frickin' right. Yeah, frickin' right. If swine flu, anti-vaxxing, and pigeon flu had a way less impact, that tells me that something else is at play here. Something else is going on that I can't quite understand. Like I said, I'm not a genius, but I can see the similarities of what could be going, of why people are taking it to such an extreme. So, in conclusion, quit talking about it. Quit bringing up memes about it. I'm so irritated by it now because of my own work, my own wallet is hurting from this event that I just can't. I don't want to freaking hear it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm done. Done. No, I'm done. No, only kidding. I'm only done with that part of the video. So now I do the plugins and all the fun stuff here. Shirt of the day. It was me, Dio. Cono de Dio da? Yeah. Cono de Dio da. Nah, in reality though, I'm just a regular guy just sharing his somewhat funny opinion on things, and I just like sharing what I think is funny. Like how I'm having a TikTok war with these people. These people over here. It's my girlfriend and a couple of our friends. They made fun of me for not having more followers than them. So go follow me. It's a friendly war, so you can go follow them too. Just make sure I'm in the lead, okay? That's all that matters. Also, started up a Patreon. Please go check that out. It has all the links for everything. I got some pretty low baller tiers here. You know, you want to take a part of that. I appreciate anything. Also, donations are set up, so that makes it super cool. Please, I need the money. I'm losing money now because of the coronavirus. I might Photoshop or special effects a sign in here. It says, "Coronavirus took my job. Please give money." And also, please go check out my friends and my girlfriend's TikTok channel. They're pretty interesting. Sorta. I'll let you decide. Um, and hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna try and make a. I've discovered I can make a equals 3 heart sign. It doesn't quite work though. Let's do that. Bye bye.